Simpson's 3 by 8 rule. Suppose we want to evaluate an integration a to b f of x dx using Simpson 3 by 8 rule, then we use the formula I is equal to thrice h divided by 8 y0 plus yn plus 3 times y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus y7 and so on, that is terms not multiple of 3. Then 2 plus 2 times y3 plus y6 plus y9 and so on, that is terms which are multiple of 3. We multiply that term by 2, and the terms which are not multiple of 3 we multiply it by 3, and then we add the given sum into y0 plus yn and multiply by thrice h by 8. Then we get an approximate value of the given integration by using Simpson 3 by 8 rule, where h is equal to b minus a divided by n. N is equal to number of strips. So for example, suppose we want to evaluate an integration I is equal to 0 to 9 1 divided by 1 plus x dx using Simpson 3 by 8 rule with number of strips, or n is equal to 9. Then given here in this example, given y is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x, a is equal to 0, b is equal to 9 and n is equal to what? 9. So here h is equal to b minus a divided by n. So this is equal to 9 minus 0 divided by 9, which is equal to 1. So we want to divide this interval 0 to 9 into 9 sub-interval having equal length of 1. So now n is equal to 9 means what? There are 10 ordinates. 10 ordinates. Say here x and y. The lower limit is 0. To get the next value of x, just add h. So h is 1, so 0 plus 1 is 1. Next 1 plus 1, it is 2. 2 plus 1 3. 3 plus 1 4. 4 plus 1 5. 5 plus 1 6. 6 plus 1 7. 7 plus 1 8. And 8 plus 1, it is 9. So now y is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus x. So if x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. If x is equal to, say x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus 1, that is 1 by 2, is equal to 0.5. Similarly, if x is equal to 2, then it is 1 by 3, so it is 0.3333. If x is equal to 3, then y is 1 divided by 4, so it is 0.25. If x is 4, then y is 1 by 5, so it is 0.2. For 5, it is equal to 0.1667. For 6, it is 0.1429. For 7, it is 0.125. For 8, it is 0.1111. And for 9, it is 1 divided by 1 plus 9 plus 1, that is 1 by 10, is equal to 0.1. So this is the value of y0. So this is y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6, y7, y8 and y9. Now the formula of Simpson 3 by 8 rule, if we write the formula for this function, then we get I is equal to thrice h by 8. For these values, it is y0 plus y9 plus 3 times terms which are not multiple of 3, so it is equal to the terms, this is y1, then y2, y4, y5, y7 and y8. These terms are not multiple of 3, so y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus y6, no, not y6, y7 plus y8 plus 2 times terms multiple of 3. So this term is multiple of 3, that is 3, y3 and y6. So 2 times y3 plus y6. The bracket completed. So if you substitute this value here in this formula, then the approximate value of an integration is equal to is equal to h is 3 into h is 1 divided by 8 inside the bracket y0 plus y9. y0 is 1 and y9 is equal to 0.1. So it is equal to 1 plus 0.1 plus 3 times y1 plus y2. y1 is 0.5 plus y2 is 0.3333, then y4 is 0.2, y4 is 0.2, then next y2, y4, then y5 is equal to 0.1667, 0.1667 plus y7, it is 0.125, 0.125 plus y8 is equal to 0.111 plus 2 times y3. So y3 is equal to 0.25 and y6 is equal to 0.1429. So if you simplify this expression, then the value of integration I is equal to 3 by 8 inside the bracket 1.1 plus say 3 times 1.4361 plus 2 times 0.3929. Again, if we simplify this, then the approximate value of integration I is equal to 2.3228. You can, this is the value of an integration by using Simpson's 3 by 8 rule. You can also obtain an exact value of the integration by evaluating it directly. So the given integration I is equal to 0 to 9 1 divided by 1 plus x dx. The value of this integration is ln 1 plus x, limit is 0 to 1. So it is equal to ln 1 plus 1, that is 10, minus ln 1. So this is equal to ln 10 minus ln 1 is 0. So ln 10 is equal to, if you use calculator, then ln 10 is equal to 2.3026. So this is what an exact value of the integration, exact value 2.3026, and this is what calculated value by using Simpson 3 by 8 rule. Now we are going to use C program to calculate to solve an approximate to obtain approximate value of integration using Simpson 3 by 8 rule. So include stdio.h, include new.h. Again, do remember one thing, to solve the given integration by Simpson 3 by 8 rule, our n should be multiple of 3. Okay, so here include conio.h, then function, define a function. So since float yep float x, okay, now return 1 divided by 1 plus, sorry, 1 plus x, bracket completed, void main, then take a variable, integer variable I for number of strips n, float x, say 30, array of in float variable, then y30, then next we require sum, which is multiple of 3, so and sum 1 equal to 0, and take one more sum which is not multiple of 3, sum 2 is equal to 0, finally sum is equal to 0. Now, or we can use the value of the integration, okay, value of the integration, then next printf, lower limit, say lower limit of the integration a is equal to 0, upper limit of the integration is 9 and 1 h, so printf enter the number of strips, how many strips you want to enter, so enter n, then scanf %d and n, okay, completed. Now calculate the value of h. Again we want to check if n modulo 3 not equal to 0, then display the message printf enter your n multiple of 3, okay. So now else we want to determine the value of h is equal to b minus a divided by n. So now again by using the for loop, for I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, sorry, not semicolon. Now we want to determine the value of x, so xi is equal to a plus I times h, that is first value is lower limit of the integration, next value is of x is a plus h, second value, next value of x is a plus twice h, and so on. The value of y I is equal to f of xi, value y is equal to value of f at x, so f of xi we are going to call the function f. So its definition we have declared here before the main function. Here is the definition of f. F is what? Return 1 divided by 1 plus x. So we are going to call this function here for each xi, for each value of x, and we store this value in y, so x complete. Now there are two sum, so for I is equal to 1, I less than 3, we are going to skip the first and in last value, n I plus plus. Now if I modulo 3 equal to 0, then sum 1 equal to sum 1 plus yi, okay, and that is this sum contain multiple of 3, multiple of sum of terms which are multiple of 3. else the sum 2 which is not multiple of 3, so sum 2 plus yi, that is I am going to explain here. Okay, you can see here this is for this y3, we use sum 1 for y3, this is for sum 1, and the terms which are not multiple of 3, this sum we have calculated by using sum 2. Okay, in this example you can observe here this y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y7, y8 calculated by using sum 2, and this y3 plus y6 we store this sum in sum 1. Okay, because these terms are multiple of 3. So now next, close the for loop. Now the value of the integration, say val is equal to, value of the integration is thrice h by 8, so 3 times h by 8, the bracket completed, into inside the bracket, okay, take one more bracket, y0 plus yn, so y0 plus yn plus 3 times sum 2, that is terms which are not multiple of 3, sum 2 plus 2 times sum 1, sum of terms which are multiple of 3. Now next we are going to print this value, printf value of integration using Simpson 3/8 rule is equal to %f, so val completed. Now complete else statement, then get ch and complete our main function, close main function. So you compile here, one error expected, here it is expected. If you compile, 0 error. So you can see here, first we define the function 1 equal to 1 plus x, then we store the value of x in this array x, value in array y, then we use the sum 1 for terms which are multiple of 3, sum 2 for terms which are not multiple of 3. Okay, again which first we check the condition, if n is not multiple of 3, then printf enter your n multiple of 3, otherwise we calculate the value of h, then we for each x value of x we find the value of y, and then since the formula is y0 plus yn, so we start this for loop from I equal to 1, that is we skip the first value I equal to 0 and up to I is less than n, means what, again we skip the value at I is equal to n, and then for terms which are multiple of 3 we use sum 1, and with the terms which are not multiple of 3 we use sum 2, and then by using the formula thrice h by 8 y0 plus yn, 3 times sum 2 plus 2 times sum 1, we have calculated here the value of approximate value of integration. So now if you compile, 0 error. First we want to save this, see Simpson yes. Okay. So now if you run this file, enter your n, say 9, the value of integration is 3.222768. we have also calculated this value here by using manually, it is 2.3228, so it is very close to here, you can check, it is what, 2.322768. also if we decrease the number of steps, okay, we want to enter here, clear the screen first, we want to clear the previous output, now if you run and if we decrease the strips, then it okay. Now if you run this, if you enter the number of strips, it is a creates a problem.